And of course, we can't see this expansion of space because it's happening in time, and it's beyond the speed of light. It's in terms of it's farther away in space than we can see. Traveling to us, but there's general relativity doesn't limit the speed by which space itself can travel, so the space can expand also faster than the speed of light, and this is due to quantum so that the negative pressure as anti-gravity of dark energy is actually the same quantum non-locality from before the Big Bang. And this is what Sir Roger Penrose has hypothesized, that time, because time is highly asymmetric, and therefore the energy is not conserved. And this is also the same as in Qigong or alchemy meditations, that because time is asymmetric, then you can actually store up time in your body as negative entropy or negative pressure. And so the pressure is that energy information before its energy density is matter. And as I mentioned before, I had an experience in meditation that caused me to stop meditating for several months, and then my energy channels closed up. And this is described in chapter 11. And I just hadn't read that far detail in the book. But when you have the Yuan Qi And then I turned to Western science to try to find the answer, and I realized finally that what I experienced was this difference between general relativity and special relativity. And so what the Taoist Yoga book says is that you need to make sure you maintain enough Yuan Qi around your Yuan Shen before the Yuan Shen leaves your body, or else you'll experience this great dizziness. And so you have to be careful not to raise up when you rotate your eyes. You have to be careful not to do that too much, or else you're overusing the Yuan Qi. So science has proven that space is curved down to 3 centimeters, which is about the size of the pineal gland. And so the Yuan Qi emanates on the pineal gland. There's a spacetime vortex inside that thing. And this goes through the central channel. And so our spirit is, these are the chakras based on the frequency of the light that we see. But as Virgil emphasizes, we have to create this world, spirit body. So if we stop practicing overusing energy, then we lose that astral spirit body. As from the Yuan Shen, we lose contact with it. So there's a conscious ability to do astral travel. We can still do some healing via the yin shen as using the yin chi, but that's not nearly as powerful as the absolute emptiness of the Yuan Qi and the Yuan Shen. And so the Qigong master, he has the ability to create Yuan Shens of other people that are individualized